share my new update regarding the police retaliation and attempts on injuring me imminently. All right. So I received a letter in error. All right. So my mail, I'll get a bunch of it in the mailbox and grab it. So I grab it from behind. I don't know the way to place it in. The mailman's placed it in the mailbox, and I just grab it. So I open it because it's in my mailbox. I'm presuming it's mine, correct? So this happened in September, the first incident, right? And that's the exact date that this place that I'm suing is sending stuff to my house. But it's looking for this individual that I do not know at all, right? This person is alleged to have, you can pause to read. This is what the situation is, right? So you have people that I'm suing writing me an unofficial letter, right? But basically trying to substantiate some kind of reason to be coming to my home, right? Right? So they're trying to figure out a way to claim that they had an erroneous warrant to come and break into my house again, right? They're going to try this shit again. So this is what I got on this day, right? So I sent it back and let them know the person doesn't live here, return to sender type of thing. So today, all right, what's today's date? Oh, crap. I'm a little irritated by this. I really am, because the fact that they are going to try this crap again, it's pissing me off. It's really it's stressful, and so today this is what was received again. The letter's a little changed. There's talking about issuing a warrant in April. All right, April 7th. So around April, a warrant is going to be issued. So, all right. So this is what I got to deal with. The police not being able to control themselves. All right. So these are the people that, if you are interested in contacting, to tell them to leave Miss Brooks alone and her family alone, I would appreciate that, because at this point they're messy. And if you also want to contact the Attorney General's office that handles law enforcement misconduct, you can contact the Law Enforcement Bureau to report what I'm reporting to you now at 212-416-84, hold on, 89. All right. And let them know that you are interested, you're interested party of the people of whatever state you're in. Okay. And you have witnessed an attempt to further injure a victim of crime by the organization here. Okay. And it's Agents Valerie James. I don't know who Jason Southward is. Never met this person. I'm trying to get the names. All right. So I don't know why they're using DNA, because they use DNA to falsify Walter Newman as my daughter's father. Me thinking he was the father because of a piece of paper. So it's interesting that now there's a DNA situation going on, right? So somebody in the DNA office is probably trying to cover up their participating in falsifying my DNA record. So now they use this. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but it's just too many fucking coincidences, right? Yeah, yeah. All right, so let's just go. Please report to court, Magnometer Station. All right, so I'm just trying to get names. So my accusers. So Mary Ann Dodder, which is a so-called judge. Clifton Carden, which I believe he might be related to Melanie Carden, who I was suing, and so that's a definite connection of conspiracy. Onondaga County District Attorney William Fitzpatrick, definitely suing. Captain Jonathan Robb, Captain Michael Puma. Okay, what is going on? So there's the fax numbers. Yeah, interesting. So, and then the deputy clerk Magdalena Post Kowalska. All right. All right. So that's what we got going on. Then the second letter. Let me see if I can find it. Here's the second letter from September. Okay. Second letter. All right. Read the names. Dally James again. This person. 30 days. Marianne Daughtery. Carden. Yeah. Interesting. So that's what's going on in Syracuse, New York, the foolery. So you guys are updated that my kids have not been returned to me as they were supposed to be, as ordered. I have sole custody of my kids, but not physical. The kids' attorney said that I had them solely and physically, which was a lie. The U.S. Attorney's Office has failed to act. So at this point, it's time for recall. So that's what I'm trying to do. So they are trying to see who I got or what I got in my corner, or what I'm using. They're attacking my housing, all kinds of stuff. So I just got all this stuff today. I have issues. I'm just having issues, okay? And I started to feel like overwhelmed or something. And then I'm like, I just had to walk around the house and say, why are you fearful? All the things that I've overcame that why are you fearful? Even upon death, it's like I'm on borrowed time, right? I should have been dead. All these things that I felt, all the, the good or bad or whatever, I shouldn't even experienced it, you know? But the fact that God has afforded me extra time, and for all these thorns that just keep poking me, it is anguish. You do feel, when you get stung or something pokes you. So it was there for a moment, and I'm glad that God let that pass, because I was really flipping out. And I called a friend who really ain't a friend. I've never not met a person that's less a friend. No, I can't say that. I'm lying. But you just think that you can get a bare conversation. I can't even get a bare conversation out of this person. I can't even vent. People call me and tell me their problems, and I got to read all this shit that people write to me. And I read it because of the respect boundary. Like, at least let me see if I can get something out of it, as far as like trying to aid. But yeah, but God hears me. And I know that personally. And he sees me. So that will be comfort for me, whether I want it to be or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, some things you don't want watched. And some things, and I mean that playfully, like, you do a little something. Nothing bad, nothing criminal. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm laughing now because that stress that I was just feeling has like alleviated. I don't know what God is going to do with me, or where he's going to move me, or whatever's going to happen, because I've always seemed to have enemies. I've always seemed to have people wanting to render up affliction, and I've always had to kind of seem to fight something or defend something that was mine, and it was always mine, and it was God-given. So I don't know why, I'm uncomfortable, but I got to do what I got to do. And whatever God gives to me, I'll accept gratefully. And, and I pray that I can reach out to somebody and help them. And if you have any suggestions, fine. I know I got to fight. It's just, I'm irritated. Just, when will it kind of stop, simmer down? I just wanted my kids. I wanted my remedy, my equity, all that was entitled to me. So I'm going to do the best I can. I'm just going to do the best I can. That's it. That's all I can offer myself and to anybody else. The best I can. I am tired of being under attack. I'm tired of the city of Syracuse perpetrating like it's the place to be for everybody, and it's really racist, hateful, ignorant as hell. A suit don't make you smart. A suit don't make you rich. A suit don't make you beat death. None of these things that we claim to possess are really beneficial. No. Most of the laws and stuff is dealing with people just knowing each other. Most of these things, and these people set up laws. I had a lady last week tell me, you can't just mail stuff. You can't. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Because when I go in your offices, right, your fake buildings, you try to say I terrorized you so you can validate you pulling a weapon out or defaming me some way. So the mail will be the safest route. Um, you know, so I think we collectively probably should start trying to get people who are process servers, who are willing to be process servers, um, people who are going to be wise counsel and standing in and speaking for and defense, and people who are good at arguing cases and matters. We need people who are ready to defend matters. And these erected kangaroo courts cannot get in our way. And these people violating our human rights to housing and all these other things that we have under human rights. That's the stress. Like I just got done fighting 2 battles like it was 3 actually. 3. The county, the housing, and then my landlord. They're all like commingling and trying to screw me. I don't know how I did it. Like I was just like, I don't know. And the way they did everything, they sent me paperwork at the last minute, so I couldn't review it. They you know, but God just be break. You know, you give me a packet of paper, God just be bringing me to the sections I needed, because they gave me a bunch. It was like the last minute. So I you know, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. You know, I just trust the process. I went through the papers and was skimming through because I didn't get enough time to read, you know, to look at them. The next day, I was supposed to have court, and then these people don't appear to court. And this was last month. They don't appear. They don't appear. So they called me the next day, the whole alleged, you know, our meeting to kind of iron out the issues. They show up the next day, late, all right, with a different person, no notice. And I ended up saying what I had to say. I called the police in the call in the matter. I called 911 in the matter. And then I get a disposition that was favorable. My landlord, these people, the police, all these agencies are just trying to get involved with the lynching of my household. Because that's what it is. That's all it is, a lynching. They're going to break it again and this time try to succeed. And these people that are trying to attempt, they have no authority to even be acting in a capacity. You can't issue a warrant. You don't have that power. You don't. Right? They don't. Ask them their jurisdiction. They don't have that power. But because they'll make a phone call, right? So if they can make a phone call, I should be able to make a phone call to reverse an adverse action. That's my belief, right? Because this is all a belief. These are people that made some rules and the people agreed to them and thought it was good. So we can think it's bad too. So now I have to fight for my candidacy seat and trying to get my, you know, campaign going. Plus fight for my housing, which I already just did. And now this dude, you know what I'm saying, frauds the county and the state, me, the people. And now he's writes me this bullshit. I said, no, if I decide to move, I will. You've been getting your rent money for over 7 years. And he's been a messy landlord throughout. But because of the health issues and the lack of money and me fighting off the cases, going to jail, I was just trying to just survive. You know, will and deal and get it done. Tell them I'm, you know, because they were taking my money. It was just things coming left and right. And what I'm doing here today is basically giving you an affidavit under penalty of perjury that all facts stated herein are complete and true upon belief. All right. I'm telling my side of the story under penalty of perjury. This can be used in a court as testimony just in case I meet my untimely demise by the hands of these officials here at this place who are conspiring. All right. All right. I've had an FBI last week call me. That's what they always, you know, trying to talk me down, trying to, you know, there's no talking down. You took kids, you hurt my kids. You took me, you hurt me. You are still hurting me and my kids. There's no talking down. You have to fulfill the obligations to pay out the reparations and to cure me. CURE. That's it. And settle the records. Make sure everything is no defects are in there. Right? Even after I won the case and got a disposition that was favorable, they still left a criminal report on my record. Now, what's going on, Syracuse? This is the place here now. Wait, hold on. Sorry. The camera. I want you to see this. This is the same place that I beat them. Right? I had to fight against lawyers. Won my case, got the disposition that said I won, case dismissed, blah, 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 right? So then they put a fake criminal report still in my chart. And then what? Left it there, and then but destroyed the record. They said they destroyed the record because I just filed and tried to pay for a record, and it gave me the money order back, right? So I got the money order back last week. Yeah, let me get the money order. Asking for the record. Let me get the record. Let me get the, current updated record, dispositions and all that. They denied the money order, right? I'm not going to give you the money order number just in case, but let me see what I can show you. This is me asking, I don't know. Never mind. It's too much work. But let me see. I don't know. But I'm asking for, shit. What is going on with this camera? But this is the money order. And this is the other section that they didn't accept. All right. So they didn't accept the money order for me to get the records. They said they're going to contact me when I give them my picture ID and all that. So that's what I did. I faxed it in to them. All right. And I gave them my ID and asked for my records. So now today I get this letter saying this guy lives at my house I don't even know this person. And if he doesn't respond, a warrant is coming. So I need to find out who heads the warrants division in New York or whatever, because that's a lot of people's problem. These fake ass warrants. Who is overseeing this? Who is overseeing this shit? Because the stress I was feeling, just like it feels like not even 10 minutes ago, I felt like I was going to have a fucking, I don't know. It's just irritating. It's like, it's too many coming. Too many coming, Lord. Send some angels. Send somebody, And I don't understand how I did what I was doing when my house was condemned with no fault of my own. People talking shit about toys in my house. Listen, I don't give a damn what you feel about anything. I could be living in a box and I would still have rights to my children. Any parent that pushes out a child or creates a child has a right to their child in whatever condition they are in. If I'm on my deathbed, I have a right, and my kids have a right to see me off while I perish and go meet the Lord, right? My last breath, they should witness, smell, taste, hear, whatever. They're supposed to be present. And that wasn't even afforded to me. These motherfuckers don't know, it's just too much stuff of wickedness. Just too much. My dad passed, and the kids were not allowed to see, and then Kevin Hayward talking about we never had that before. You never had that before. Yeah, I don't believe you. Evil as shit. Just evil. And then I go on sites and they want to get mad because I say, these evil people are definitely going to die. A lot of these people are scared of death. When you took that first breath, that was your agreement that you were going to take that last one. So you need to understand that you're going to die. You're going to. You're going to. You can't sit here and try to count decades and millions of goals of people. Man, fuck all that. You are going to die. The only issue you need to be worried about is how, kind of, sort of. And I mean how in the sense like, was it you died because of something bad? Because really your physical body when it dies, and I've died before, so I'm talking from my own experience, you are still present. You are still present. It's just when you open your eyes and see shit, you like, so, and you're not alone. That's another thing. You are not alone. We are not alone in that realm of death or whatever. So I would just try to be a good person, and that, because you don't know who you're going to encounter. I encountered somebody, you know what I'm saying? And I've seen things that were not in this realm that engaged me. Okay, and that was not no psychosis. Doctors validate shit like that. People know stuff that they should know why they were perished or dead or flatlined, right? So that's all I can give. Just some random stuff. kind of ranting, but not really. My topic is the fact that this stress from these people is intentional. It's RICO, retaliatory, hateful, criminal as hell all day long. So now I got to file another claim because this just keeps happening too much, too frequently, and in a time. And then my landlord, and then the fucking county, and then the housing people. It's just too much chaos coming by people who are all affiliated. Even the internet company, you know, even the phone, like all this shit is like all these little troubles I be having. I paid my bill so I can operate and take care of my paperwork and all that, and then I had to pay it again. All right, well, that was my rant. If you guys want to reach out, my email is Syracuse Soul Faith and Hope 2016 at gmail.com. I'm advocating and also needing to raise awareness, meaning sharing my story, sharing my cause, asking these officials, where is Faith and Hope? Why aren't they home with their mother? Why did you take them after, you know, the disposition says I did nothing? When they took my children, I had just one. The judge, the fake Judge Haynes, I got mad because I was still in the waiting room because they were holding court. I was waiting for them to issue. The court has to be done, adjourned before I can leave out, right? But he's still holding court, so I wouldn't leave. Now, I know people, I would have left. No, it would have been worse, right? It would have been worse because I did get my kids back after over 4 months later. But that was after fighting lawyers off of my case, firing them. And then Linda Garrett and all her crew, she admitted that she was the face of it. She said, yeah, there was errors in the record. We wronged you. But she went into that fake court and said something different, wrote something different, right? And that video of her goofy ass saying that we can't do that, right? And then try to get me, she wanted me to sign my consent to allow them to violate me, right? No, I'm not waiving that. You fucking crazy? So that's what was going on. So that's where I'm at with everything. You guys, please reach out. I know YouTube is blocking I can tell there's nobody's watching. Usually people are on, at least few. But I know what's going on. So that's the censorship. And this is why YouTube and all these platforms are getting sued, because of this bull crap. But Godspeed. Let me let you guys go. You guys have a good day.